Well, Dallas has their own dynamic duo in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. It's both of them in their first NBA playoff experience. It'll be interesting to see how these two talented Europeans fare in their first postseason.
And if they're going to beat what I think the favorite is in the Clippers, they're going to have to continue their scintillating offensive play. Since the restart, they have put up extraordinary numbers. If you look at it there, Doncic has the ball in his hands as much as any player in the NBA, tasked with creating as many shots as their historically good offense can get. And then what they have to both do is show that same leadership on the defensive end of the floor. It's imperative that if they're going to win this series, they play better defensively.
Here's our Modelo starting lineups. Tim Hardaway Jr. is the third leading scorer of Dallas. They'll need a big series from him. Meanwhile, the Clippers have everybody back. For only the 12th time all season, they are whole. Morris gets right up into Kristaps Porzingis. Inside Porzingis. First shot won't go. And a reach-in foul called on Paul George, and he's going to get hit with a technical foul for throwing a. He get up right away, but that's when he slipped when he was driving to the basket. Burke goes up top to Hardaway. Seth Curry's also in the game. Porzingis sets and hits. Porzingis' shooting has been just excellent.
Making that, you've got a talented offensive team.
Paul George finds some room. That one rolls out. Set to check back in. That's a welcome sight for the Clippers and their fans. Porzingis off the dribble, count it, and one. How about that handle for a 7'3" guy?
So skilled.
Over on the Mavericks sideline. Harrell has had a fantastic season once again as Porzingis completes. By the way, the Mavericks have more turnovers than field goals, yet they're only down 4. 8 turnovers, 7 of 11 from the field. They're shooting lights out. They just keep coughing up the ball. A whistle.
Do you see what the virtual fans do now on free throws? That rolling of their arms.
Gets in the paint, forces up the shot, won't go. Fight for the rebound. Porzingis throws it ahead to Seth Curry. Curry, three-pointer. That's good. Father-in-law, the coach of the Clippers, Doc Rivers. Harrell draws the foul on Porzingis. DeLon Wright, who Rick Carlisle said could have a big impact in this series. Porzingis misses.
Turn the basketball over is a recipe for disaster.
Trey Burke, Kristaps Porzingis, Zubats, nice defensive play. Leonard.
So on the roll, to me, that's clearly a foul. He's jumping point A to point B and gets him with the being more accountable for better play.
Shot clock winding down. Paul George goes inside, blocked by Porzingis, but a whistle and a foul. And a technical foul's been handed out. Tim Hardaway signaling for a challenge.
Dallas foul number 6.
Looks like a good block.
His second, team fourth, technical foul number 6, Kristaps Porzingis.
Did hit him on the right arm.
That's a good block.
I agree.
Is this? Why would you give him? I mean, they're not going to challenge, although.
We saw it earlier. You know, immediate reaction, you pump, you just, as long as it's not a continuing. Trey Burke to Porzingis. Porzingis, tough shot in traffic in what has been a wild first half.
And again, they said it with Porzingis. I would have said it with Kleba with Zubats having to guard him.
And a whistle down the other end. Clippers in the penalty.
He's too upright. He's got to get down and challenge himself to move his feet.
His ankle, and now he's been sensational. Paul George gets inside, get the roll. 2 minutes to play, first half. Leonard, nice feed inside. Zubats, second effort, banks it home.
Good roller to the rim, and they search him out.
Morris on Doncic, trying to play him physical. Porzingis Draws the foul. You can see Porzingis has gotten a lot stronger since he first came in with the Knicks. Foul called on George.
That's a great, well-timed cut by Porzingis.
This is Porzingis' first playoff game. You know, this year when he came back from that devastating injury, and you see him here go up strong, he was out for 20 months when he came back this year. Had not played the game in 20 months, and it was not an easy adjustment at first. You know, different system, new team, new coaching staff. But really, and Jeff, you kind of hinted to this earlier, when Dwight Powell went out with an injury.
But I tell you what, Coach, whether he's the 4 or the 5, it doesn't matter. They stole him from the New York Knicks.
20 from downtown. There's Seth Curry. He's got 3 of them. He's 3 for 3. Porzingis steps up, shot short.
Because our principles are our principles. We know that. We know what type of defense we play. We understand the rotations that we make. And if it's
Zubats takes some contact, can't get it to fall. Fight for the ball. Patrick Beverley. And the Clippers
continue to put Zubac in the pick and roll action. Luka's getting good looks and making the right plays out of it.
Porzingis for 3.
Porzingis set the screen.
Carrying violation.
Some extra words after the play. Morris and Doncic. Porzingis getting in the way, and there's some shoves. Patrick Beverley getting involved. And quickly, coaches come out on the floor to get their players out of the scrum.
Plays under review for altercation.
So that's what Doncic took exception to after the whistle. Morris grabbing him. And then they start having some words. Just some shoves, nothing really. Officials did a good job getting in the middle.
There's got to be a technical, though.
By who?
Morris. I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about the shove of Porzingis after that. I don't want anybody to toss. It's not serious, but you want to control this game.
But sometimes they'll give it.
Double technical fouls. Porzingis and Morris. That's Porzingis' second. He's been ejected.
Wow.
After reviewing the video replay, the
Forgot that he got one, remember, because he punched that air. So Porzingis has been out of the game. That's an automatic ejection.
You know, and he had 2 weak technical fouls.
Yep.
I hate ejections in the playoffs like that. I just think it's
the second one, automatic. And again, the reason he got it is because the situation was between Doncic and Morris, and he came in as a third party, and that's why he was. I agree.
That's why I said
that's nonsense.
Game 2.
Tim Hardaway misses, and that'll do it. The LA Clippers take game 1 here in this best of 7 opening round.
Your Clippers win it 118